Welcome back to the Homestead. You know what? I just wanted to come to you with a little thought, especially as it is literally the most perfect sunset. Kids are out here playing on the cold grass. We just barely had our baby cow. We had our baby number 9, and here at the Homestead, it's like perfect. It's perfect weather, perfect scenery, surrounded by the perfect people. And you know what? If we're gonna have peace in the chaos that is all around us, we're gonna have to make it ourselves. This is a very important message. I hope it sinks deep. If we're gonna have security, physical security, spiritual security, emotional security, it's up to us. I want you to let that sink deep, because everything around us right now is absolute chaos and turmoil. There was the attack in Lebanon where presumably Israel just detonated all of the pager bombs off. And I think there was at least a couple thousand people that were affected by that. Now, these are the ramifications of war. We don't even need to debate the sides right now, guys. The bigger issue I'm saying is, as that tit for tat is becoming larger and the weaponry is becoming more severe, things are turning pretty dark. These are the darker signs of the times, and it's just going to continue to escalate. But look at this. You can have peace. So here on a homestead, that's exactly what we're doing, is we're trying to create peace. We're trying to create little pockets of security with food. Today my wife was at the store, and a lady went to go grab some red peppers, and then she saw the price, and it broke my wife's heart because she put them back. Because inflation is really something that's just eating people alive. But we can create peace. Can we do a garden? Are there things that we can do to insulate ourselves just a little bit? Because that is the message. So as I come up here to show you the new baby, why do we do it? Why do we go to all these efforts? All right, I want you to meet Captain Yogurt. Yes, that's his name. Why do we do it? Why do we do a homestead? Well, we do it so that we can have milk security. A lot of times there's things that we can do. So can everyone have a milk cow? No. But a lot of people can. To be able to have this peace of mind and this particular prep security with a family backyard milk cow, we actually give up a lot. Can we go on vacations as readily and leave town, leave the homestead as much? No, we can't. But what are you willing to get for security and peace of mind? Are you willing to give up just a little bit of convenience? So I would suggest to you that the time has come for you to find your own peace. I think the most important aspect would be spiritual peace. And you can only get that from one place. I fully believe in that. And then as you do that, and especially if you're a provider, you're going to immediately and instantly be worried about temporal peace. We got to do both, spiritual and temporal. They're the same with God. It really is. Because a lot of times what I hear now is like, oh, it's most important to do spiritual preparation, and it is. But if you don't do the physical preparation, you're going to get hungry. So you do both. And then you just hold still and know that God is going to light your efforts. So I'm just feeling that tonight, because I've never seen such chaos in this country as there is right now. Chaos. Within 60 days, there's been 2 assassination attempts. I mean, this is not quite as bad as the 60s when we had JFK and Robert Kennedy both killed. But besides that turbulent time, we are in an era that just is unprecedented. It's like the very protective hand of God is lifted, and now we're on our own. Well, if that's the way it is nationally, if we are forsaking him and running away from it, well, then we can bring him back to our homesteads. We can bring him back to our houses. I'm just telling you, there is peace to be found. But you got to go get it. So if as a nation or as a state or as a world, if we are basically forsaking our hand on him and he's withholding his peace from us, well, then we can ask for him to restore it into our own personal lives and our own personal homesteads. It's an important message, guys. It is the most essential message. Now, something I want to do is I also want to thread the needle with that. So as you get that inner peace and as you ask for his help, you are absolutely promised and can expect that he will lead you physically and temporally with the things that you're supposed to do. I've mentioned so many times one of my most important messages that the Manti Homestead is not telling you to build a 103-foot off-grid passive solar greenhouse. No, that's what I was told to do. What are you told to do? Ask him. And if you feel like maybe you're not getting answers, then just start doing good stuff of your own will and accord. You just start going out and doing good. Do what physical preps you can. If money's tight, then find physical preps that don't require a lot of money. If you have money, you might need and be prompted to do some more drastic things, like create water catchments or water cisterns, or go buy some more wheat. I'm going to be making a wheat video because that's something that has been resting upon me. I already have a lot of wheat, but the prompting came to get more wheat. So we're going to do it. And I'm going to hold a little fireside with some of my friends and neighbors and show them what we do for wheat storage. And I'm going to show it to you guys too, because I think that long-term storage is something we don't talk enough about. So what are you prompted to do? Go do it and find peace. Because the headlines are going to get worse. The chaos is going to get worse. The instability in this world is going to get worse. And while all of that happens, your inner peace and the peace within your family and the prosperity within your family can actually get greater. You know, during the pandemic, when the whole world lost its mind, we had baby number 8. And this backyard was filled with our kids and a lot of times their friends. And the house was filled with a mom who was taking care of kids who were suddenly being homeschooled because all the schools shut down. But the house was filled with the noises of a new baby. And I was contrasting that at the time with so many people that were so fearful. They were just so fearful. They felt like they had to do all these things to get safety. And they were erratic and it was sad. They were scared. Like it was very real to them. You can find peace even in those moments. There was a lot of peace here on the homestead. I'm just saying that as a reminder that it can be found. So this might be a little bit of an uncustomary homestead video. Build your homestead so it can be a place of physical security and a place of spiritual security. And if you do that and you get his help, you're going to find peace, even as the world continues to burn. See you next video. Wheat and water coming up.